Brown deep to receive at his own 29. Base's point is blocked. Ball's going into the end zone, and it's through the end line. It's through the end line. That's a safety.
Welcome to Play Breakdown with Billy Napier, presented by Tower Hill Insurance. Coach, we'll start with special teams this past Saturday against the Longhorns. For the first time since 2023, the Gators had themselves a punt block. This came early in the ballgame, was a big momentum part for the Gators.
Yeah, really good design by Coach Houston and his staff here. We line up 4x4. You can see Devin Moore to the boundary here, okay? They went gunners over. He's lined up on the inside gunner there. And we add him to the mix here late. And we do a nice job here. Kofi does a great job going underneath the second shield. This guy takes the bait and blocks Devin Moore. And Taylor Spirito, walk-on, who was on the team when we first got here, who started 30 games as a special teams player, blocks a punt as a senior. And they're lucky we didn't get a touchdown out of this thing. It ended up being a safety. But huge play. Talked about being the spark, and Taylor certainly was for us on Saturday.
And last time the Gators did that was against Charlotte. Now you get a big SEC punt block here in the Florida win.
Off the left hash, out of the shotgun. And he'll hand it off and blown up in the backfield. Tyreek Sapp takes down Weisner for the first play for the Gators defense.
All right, Coach, let's talk a little defense here. Big day for Tyreek Sapp. He led the Gators with a team-high 6 tackles, and he had one of these 7 tackles for loss.
Yeah, so we're going to start the game here with a pressure from the field. They're in a 3-by-1 set. They're running GT counter to the boundary, and then they have a perimeter screen call. So really good assignment football here. Sapp chases like he should. Sharif is the perimeter pressure, and Miles Graham is the piece here. The quarterback is clued into if we're covering the perimeter screen. He hands it off right into a TFL. Really good design by Ron Roberts, known for these creepers. That's kind of his history there in the game, as he's the guy that came up with these pressures. And here it is on the first play, TFL for the Gators.
Now trips left. We're going to take a shot here. Lagway winds, fires down the right side. Wilson's got it. 35, 20, 15. Spins off the tackler at the 15. Inside the 10. Drags him into the end zone. Touchdown.
And, Coach, offensively, a lot to conversate about here, but hard to ignore the debut of one Dallas Wilson.
Yeah, so really cool concept here. The receiver in the backfield. We're going to bullet the back to the field, and we have a perimeter screen going here. We have 2 down blocks and then the back filling for the corner, and this is Vernell Brown in third. He's the primary here. Well, they tilt the coverage, right? They invert the safety weak, and they push the coverage to cover down this, and that leaves open the one-on-one here. DJ does a nice job recognizing the coverage. Dallas is by himself. Great long arm release here that Coach G coaches with detail. Great play strength. And again, you can see here, 6 has got an incredible size, range, and then the ability to break tackles, the play strength here to get into the end zone. And this guy's a competitor, his energy. He's everything you would want as an X receiver.
And play one for 55 yards. Dallas Wilson in his Gators debut set several records for a freshman wide receiver. 6 catches, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. That one pretty spectacular. Thank you, Coach.
You got it.
That's Play Breakdown with Billy Napier, presented by Tower Hill Insurance.